How you guys doing? You doing good? This is Banter Blitz with Jan Gustafsson. And our new tagline. I believe our tagline for the year 2018 is still Banter Blitz is supposed to be fun. Don't get it twisted. That does not mean that Banter Blitz or watching Banter Blitz is fun. It says it's supposed to be fun. So with that out of the way, this is the show where we play very exciting, sometimes, rarely, frankly, 5-minute Blitz chess games. You can challenge me if you happen to be a Chess24 premium member. And then we shall play a lovely game. If you happen to not be one, you happen to be able to become one by using the bonus code Yanistan, a country that is not yet participating in the FIFA World Championship. But we're working on it. Speaking of championships, I've been watching the national championships. I've been watching the Dutch Chess Championship and I've been watching the Swedish Chess Championship, where our dear friend of the show, Niels Grandelius, he has 4 out of 6, but he's a point behind Hans Tikkanen. Is Hans Tikkanen gonna run away with it all? Niels, you gotta start winning some games. No pressure. In the Dutch Championship, there's even more dramatic happenings. Other friend of the show, Luke van Veli, on 1 out of 4 after bungling a winning position in the first round against Eric van den Doel, Sergei Tivyakov, and Eric van den Doel leading with 3 out of 4. Because I know this is why you guys that are here on a Friday at 2 p.m. You guys are very busy. You don't have time to follow, all the chess events. That's why you tune into Banter Blitz, to get your chess news. Peter Svidler playing, I believe, a rapid tournament in Israel. He has 4 out of 8, and he's like half a point behind the leader that has 4.5 out of 8, Jan Nepomniachtchi and Georg Meyer. So, a lot of chess. Alright, so shall we play? Why does this look like I'm Quasimodo? By the way, I know I've been wearing this suit jacket a lot. I feel bad about it, because I have this suit jacket and the one with the checkered one in the office. And I've been lazy recently bringing other suit jackets all the way here, then all the way back, or leaving them. So I feel I'm overdoing this one. And I want to apologize, because I know you guys don't care as much as I do about my sartorial choices. Comes with being a narcissist. Let's play the chess. 5-minute challenges. I believe the right first opponent is none other than Michal Palitska. From the Czech Republic? Let's check. No, from Slovakia. I'm sorry. I have bad eyesight. That's my only excuse. He plays 1 e4, which is a good move. And I play e5. And since this is the show where we play interesting chess games, what could be more interesting than the lethal weapon that is the Petrov? See, it scared him into going 3d3 already. Boom. That's the power of the Petrov. Right there. Marky Mark is asking, do you have a minion at Chess24 to do your dry cleaning of the jackets? I do not. Actually, yeah. That's a very good point you're raising there. Because I've spotted a dry cleaner not far from the office, and still, I heroically, dare I say so, try to keep my own clothes clean. Which, I don't know. I'm so busy, trolling and sleeping and watching football or Netflix, that I can't really be asked to also do all of that stuff. So, Marky Mark, noted. Thank you for the input. As for the position, I have bishops. He doesn't have bishops. Bishop g5 generally is not a great idea unless I've committed to bishop c5, d6, when the pin can make some sense. But here after bishop to e7, it's not very threatening. And bishop takes f6 shows me that either Michal Palitska has a knight fetish, which I can relate to, but still don't endorse, because bishops are stronger than knights. Or that he's not a very experienced chess player, because bishop f6, normally you don't give a bishop for nothing just like that. Knight e7 not forced, but it looked sensible to stop him from going knight to d5. Now after bishop e2, I'll castle. And soon I will be getting to the let's have a look around part of this game. He plays h3. Does he want to play g4? Not that concerned about g4. I could go for c6 and d5, but I kind of like keeping the center tidy for now, because I have dreams of landing the horsey over here. Tidy is not the word. Compact. He goes knight d5. Could have stopped that by playing c6, but it's not all that scary either. So do we jump into action? e4, de4, bishop b2, rook b1, bishop c3. Doesn't look bad, does it? Niklas 555 is saying cleaning is not grandmasterly work. Actually, according to the job market, most things aren't grandmasterly work, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I do think all you guys could not be more correct. Necessarily not panned, not P is asking, Jan, what do you think of LeBron going to LA? Good move or totally insane? I can't really judge. I think it's probably a good move at this stage. You know, he's 34. His family wants to be in LA, I guess. I've been told it's a nice city to live. I've been there. It's very car-intense city, but the weather is nice, and I'm guessing if you're a massive celebrity, there's other massive celebrities, so maybe you can move around a little more freely than in Cleveland, where you get bothered at every corner. Certainly a problem for me. Whenever I come to Cleveland, you know, can't set a foot out of the door. Aren't you the guy from Banter Blitz 133? Like, wherever I go, like, I appreciate it. Cleveland, really. Let me breathe. So no, the move to LA I'm fine with, or where. Not that I care. I'm a well-known LeBron hater. Very well-known. People of Cleveland, relax. But the Lakers moves have been more than a little puzzling. Hiring Rondo for $9 million. Hiring Lance Stevenson for $4.5 million. Who are you bidding against? And don't you want somebody that can shoot? It's like putting together a chess team and you don't have anybody that can, you know, make the draws, which we all know is the most important job on any chess team. Be solid, make a bunch of draws. The Lakers, all attackers, no defense. And Rondo hasn't played defense for like 10 years, so don't give me that. Sierra Nanda is saying, Los Angeles is a nice place to live if you speak Spanish. I don't know, people spoke English most places where I went. But that is certainly a plus. I would like to master the way they speak in East LA. Because, as we all know, Blood In, Blood Out by Taylor Hackford is the best movie ever made. And now you guys are gonna tell me, no, it's really The Godfather 2, or no, it's really the Emoji Movie, or whatever you choose to believe. But you're wrong. The best movie ever made is Taylor Hackford's Blood In, Blood Out. And the language of that movie is so beautiful. I wish I could speak like that. All the carnal, orale scène, like I struggle with that stuff, but I haven't given up. If you haven't watched Blood In, Blood Out, switch off this program right now. Find yourself, I don't know, it takes like 4 hours, that movie. Find yourself 4 hours. Find a quiet corner. Watch Blood In, Blood Out. Back to the game. I was doing well. Then I got distracted, which normally never happens, on what I like to call le blitz in, blitz out. But this time around, Michal Palitska is still hanging in there, and I'm low on time. So I will try to change all of those things. 94 here maybe? I took a pawn, but shout out to Michal Palitska, who's hanging in there, really playing well. And I hope that was enough to jinx him into allowing me some lethal tactics. But I meant it. He's playing a good game. And I have not yet managed to overcome his, what's the word? Stout resistance? Let's take here just for funsies. Because Banter Blitz is supposed to be fun. I hope this wins. I didn't really calculate, but it looked like bishop d4 and something's gonna give maybe. Not so sure. King g1 is a mistake. Because now I shall take the queen. And Michal Palitska does resign. Played a great game. Here, I don't know, I guess rook h2 doesn't look pretty, but I did not see anything direct. I guess I'm doing fine, but I did not see a direct win. Thanks for the game, Michal Palitska. As I mentioned in the opening, don't be so generous with your bishops. Bishops are people too. No bishop is illegal. So yeah, there's bishop g5 followed by bishop f6. I was not a fan of. After that, yeah, you hung in there well. Can we find another jeu d'échec? Let's play against Shinji. Shinji Kagawa? Oh no, it's Shinichi? How do I pronounce it? Is it Shinichi? Shinji? I should get better at names. And at Le Giuoco Piano. Probably both. Even though Giuoco Piano I'm not hopeless at. What do we do? Bishop g5? It's a bit of a sideline. We've had a similar topic in the last game. Generally, I believe, even here, even losing a tempo, bishop e7. It's not a bad move. Try to unpin, then go d6, then maybe move the knight out of the way, offer the exchange of bishops. I'm team bishop e7 in all these positions. And so is Shinji. Can't fool Shinji. d6 typically threatens knight a5 in such positions, so I will try to make a little loof for my bishop. Bishop g4 scares me mildly. Not enough to not try to preserve the bishop. But Shinji is playing well. Bishop e6. This structure, I think I would look like too much of a hypocrite if I went bishop f6 now, followed by knight d5 after I gave a big speech last game about not parting ways with your bishop so easily. So, not going to be able to do it. Cernana is telling me, start calling everyone ese or Holmes and you're halfway there. Nah, carnal. Carnal is a word I really like. Carnalito. Are you my carnalito, ese? I don't know. I don't think I can pull it off. Batos locos forever, Colonel. Do I keep this bishop? It's such an idiot bishop, right? I should probably trade it. The structure is strange. The black-white pawn formation does not look very pretty, but it does give a decent grip on the center. So normally black has to find some way to shake it. And here Shinji is actually in time to get in f5 reasonably quickly. And I guess he's sort of okay. But yeah, the structure is not as, what's the word? Harmless as it might look. What do I do next though? Just Random waiting moves. Here, I'm going to keep the structure. CD you could make a case for, but I prefer this, attacking the pawn and, you know, keeping some more dynamic options, like opening the position with c5. And Shinji goes queen to c6. Can I undermine? I could go a6. I'm not sure if that's much. But it looks interesting. He has to go queen d5, then cd, and probably b6, when I can start a highly instructive journey of the horsey. It's like when Bojack goes to Michigan, all the way to b5. Knight d2, knight c4, knight a3, knight b5. And I feel very Grandmasterly once I made it there, and then I can give a speech about. I love it when a plan works. Juan Jaén is asking, Jan, I don't have ELO, but in my last tournament said that I have 14-11 of performance. Can you explain to me what that is? I guess so. Performance is how you performed. See, expert explanation. Is, yeah, the ELO value of the result you got in your tournament against the opposition. So if your opponents were, whatever, rated 1500 on average, and you scored 4 out of 9, then your performance could be something like 14-11. So it gives you an indication of how you did, and I'm guessing that you will soon get an ELO. If you, I'm not sure if one of these tournaments is enough or if you need more performances. But normally, if you play some tournaments, you will be getting an ELO. That will be equivalent to that performance that you got. Juan Jaén is saying, so can we say that my level is 14-11 more or less? I would guess so. Maybe it's a small sample size, just one tournament. And if you played 3 tournaments, we would be more confident to judge your level. But yeah. Can I trick Shinji? He did not allow me to go for my instructive knight maneuver. He didn't play b6, but he went rook fb8, which had the drawback that it leaves some weaknesses on the queen side. And I will hopefully now pick up one of these weaknesses by knight takes a5. Knight takes e4 doesn't work because of knight c6 check. And similar things can be said about king d8. Probably Shinji wanted king d7 when the game continues. But king d8 loses the rook, and Shinji knows that I'm good with the rook up, so he does resign. And our friend Grejeshu does never forget to remind me about the video series. Thank you so much. I would forget it if you wouldn't say, how's your work on part 5 series going? Can we expect it soon? July, question mark. Yes, July, we can expect it. I was just recording. And before this Banter Blitz, very instructive stuff. c4, knight f6, knight c3, e6, e4. Oof, very tough. Yeah, July I think is fair. Let's play more chess games. Oof, strong players, even stronger? I'm not sure I'm ready. Normally I need to warm up, but then once I'm warmed up, I'm tired. That's pretty much the story of my life. Whatever I do, like, let me first procrastinate for 6-7 hours to get into it. Ugh, I'm tired. I'll do it tomorrow. Rinse, repeat. e4 by Blas Debevec, who is rated 2802, which in real life would make him number 3 in the world, ahead of Shakhmatyarov, behind Magnus Carlsen and Fabiano Caruana. I choose to believe that the Chess24 ratings are accurate and that I am by far the best player in the world, just not active enough. If you say, but my rating is 3000 here as well, and I'm not the best player in the world, that's your problem, not mine. Regarding the opening, Le Scotch, I tend to give the speech at this point that I never found anything I liked for white after c4 bishop a6. I can also never remember anything I want to do after any of the white moves here. So The conclusion is pretty much, it's a hard knock life for us. He starts with g3. I think my general policy is, whenever I don't know what to do, play g6. Normally I start with b3 and then I go g6. g3, could there be something wrong with this? I looked at such stuff, but can't really recall. Who knows? Stop negotiating, Grezhu. You got July. It's not getting better than that. Hang on. Is this b3, g6, g3? This is theory, right? Sorry, I know I'm talking to myself. Bishop g2. I believe we are following, amongst other things, but I mainly follow my own games. We are following my game against David Smurden, where he played f4 in this position. C takes d is an alternative, which gets us to this endgame, where, I don't know, I never thought this could be anything for white. Because we do have a rook and 2 pawns, a fairly solid structure for the 2 minor pieces. So it's hard for either side to really improve their position, but I always had a very tough time believing that white could ever be better here. I'm not quite sure where to put my pieces. You could make a case for rook e8. I guess you can make a case for rook b8, trying to go over here as well. But yeah, as I said, I struggle thinking white could ever be better here. I guess his plan is to bring the rook to a4, target this pawn, which, you know, I better keep. My plan is to bring my king somewhere, and we'll take it from there. Ideally, I shouldn't blunder the d5 pawn along the way, even though worse things have happened. Blaz taking a timeout here. Yeah, I don't have a plan. I think that's the problem for both sides. It's hard to come up with a plan here. I want to put my king on t6 if I don't lose material doing so. And then, you know, the good old have a look around thing. Here is Le Roi. Knight b2. Deep maneuvering. Where's he going? d3? All right. What do I want to do next? Not sure. Really not sure. It's the thing with this line. So hard for either side to do all that much. It's probably bring the rook to a8. It's not the most challenging plan in the position. But I had some point. What was my point again? I don't know. I feel like I'm getting outplayed here, which is sad. But nothing that I'm not used to. I'd be happy to exchange rooks, but he will not allow me to do it, I have a feeling. So after rook to a4, let's say, I'm going to have to think if I can make a5 work, or if I will be pinned forever and ever. If that's not a good thing. Like a5, king d2 to avoid rook e8 check followed by ab. And yeah, I'm not sure who benefits from that. But I think I want to find out. Do you see how I thought there for hours on end? So what was my plan? Rook b8 takes rook a8, a6, rook b6, knight b4. Not sure about that. I love when I say not sure about it, and then I do it anyway, because I'm too lazy to think about something else. That's not great, kids. You should not do it. He does believe me that. Whatever. He believed something. Now we get this, where I'm still very interested to exchange a pair of rooks. So how can I manufacture rook to the a file? Not easy. But we shall try. Knight c5. I thought I can go here. Knight b7 doesn't really hurt me, does it? Seems very happy to do it. But I still think doesn't really hurt me. Don't concern me all that much. That's what's going on. Nothing's right, I'm torn. Why did I take that rook? That rook was doing well. Bring the other rook. Yeah, business as usual for this line, as I might have mentioned. Hard for either side to improve their positions. But you got to try. Any threats? Can I threaten something one day? I wouldn't mind threatening something one of those days. Is that what they typically do? F5, H4 business here? H6 weakens the G6 pawn, so I'm not sure that's a great idea. But, the usual. I say something, then I hedge by saying but, and then I don't know what else to say. All right, can we make any progress here? Anybody? Progress? Ideas? Such a drawish line, this whole business. Oh, did I hear someone mention Flagville? Sure, I should have thought of that myself. But thank you for your input. Flagville it is. Let me take you to Flagville City. I am aware that you are not objecting to a draw, my dear friend. But in Flagville, we do not like égalité. We do like horses. Let's go home. Oh, you want to go all the way? Little Flagville vacation? All right. Good game against Blas Debivec. Which, yeah, I think the game remained equal until when we were nearing time trouble. He gave me the knight. Knight e1 here. Bit of a mistake. As I mentioned, this line is not particularly dangerous for black, but it's very solid for white, so yeah. Sort of an equal endgame. It's not easy to generate anything. I'm not sure if I played it well. I think at some point I looked at ideas with a5 here as well, but I can never remember anything. Anyway, thanks for the game, Blas Debivec. It was a joyride. Who do we play next? Let's play Marky Mark. I believe he goes by Mark Wahlberg now, but I understand it's tough to change your handle all the time when your idols change names. And this has only been like 20, 25 years ago. So I understand Marky Mark. Such a Good vibration. I am a very gifted singer. Oh, Le King's Indian. And Ave Phoenix 1970 saying, in Allemand, greetings from Chile Marmalade. Has Marmalade a place in Chile? If so, what do they have for breakfast? Don't tell me cereal. What's this h5 move? You want to go some weird king h7, bishop h6 business? I don't know. I'm stupid. I'll go. What will I do? h3, f3. None of the above. Maybe h3, no? And Kimat, who keeps correcting my French, is saying l'Est Indien in French, not le King's Indien. So you're telling me that in French, king means est. You're wrong, sir. It's le roi. So the correct answer would be le roi's Indien. Now he's gonna tell me I am actually French. Shut up, you don't know what you're talking about. To which I tell you, le roi est le roi. L'état, c'est moi. Qu'est-ce que vous cherchez? B4, A6. Raty Forever is asking, how many coffees do you have there? Haha, just one. Haha, there should be more, because this one is about to be empty. A6 weakens the square that I like to call B6. 94, 97, now I'll just push it. Kimat is saying Queen's Indian, West Indian. I know it's confusing. We will correct it your way. Thank you. That's appreciated. So King's Indian is East Indian, Queen's Indian is West Indian, or the other way around? This is a weird maneuver, Marky Mark. What are you doing? Bishop h8, King g7. It's supposed to be the other way around. And I thought if you go h5, your idea should be to go King h7, maybe Bishop h6. All of this, it looks creative. But let's face it, it's a little odd. Bike Boy is asking, is stand-up comedy big in Germany? I'm not sure if you're aware of the cliche that, humor not big in Germany. But, believe it or not, stand-up comedy, not that big. And there are some German, I don't know if you can call them stand-up comedians, or what you should call them. Not my cup of tea. So yeah, there are like people that fill halls and people go see. But I'm also not following it very closely. But I'm not aware of like a blooming German stand-up scene tackling the edgy topics. As I said, I'm really not paying close attention either. And I'm paying close attention to this game, where Marky Mark arranged his pieces in an odd way. Gimme. It's very important to not follow a clear plan, but to weaken your king and then start grabbing pawns on the queen side. Then go back to the king side. You gotta keep them guessing. C. Hernandez is asking, what about Carrot Top? Isn't he big in Germany? Carrot Top is not big anywhere. Not even in Las Vegas. So, it's okay if I bitch about German comedy. But, give us the cliches or make believe that David Hasselhoff and Carrot Top are popular here. That's just rude. Anyway, I do think that prop-based comedy is the future. I'm a big carrot hat. And, you know, the material I can get out of this mug, you will not believe. Rikala is saying, also important to say gimme before taking a pawn. Like saying check. Yeah, it's just proper etiquette, you know. You don't just take a pawn without saying a word. It's like, yeah, when you take the queen, you say garder. En français. When you give a check, you say check. When you take a pawn, you say gimme. It's just, you know, manners. Unspoken rules that I often speak out, so they become spoken rules. Let's play necessarily not pant, not p. That's short, catchy username. I appreciate that. Marky Mark is saying, I really need to learn some theory there. It's not so much about theory, but yeah, more getting a feel for those positions. But yeah, your maneuvers seem to be a little slow, like this bishop h8, king g7, knight g8. Creative, I'll give you. I didn't trust it. Let's see, what necessarily not P and not... I keep getting it wrong, but as a long name. Necessarily not P and not P. Is that like some mathematician's inside joke? Rikala, help me out here. What's the man talking about? There's one P. One more P here. Oof. I hope this episode won't get known as the P tape, because I forgot it's one P. Sometimes you just forget the P's. We are playing Le Carlsbad. Bike Boy is saying a comedy club could be a new division of C24. Isn't this what we're doing here? Like bad sit-down comedy? Because let's face it, I am to stand-up comedy what I am to standing up. Not gonna be able to do it. Oh, do I smell bishop d3, h4, bishop h7? You know how excited I get when I can sacrifice my bishop on h7 and then give my speech about you should take it after king h8, you're going to lose for sure. Very excited is the answer. I've done this. See, here's my speech. Take the bishop. King h8, you will lose without a fight. King h7, okay, you would also lose. But at least you would stand a chance. So don't trust the Grandmaster. Having said all that. And Rikala is elaborating. Necessarily not P is a standard axiom. Not sure about not P and not P. Guess it's a riff on that. Gotcha. This is a riff on bishop h7 sacrifices. It's not checkmate, but checkmate is looming. And yeah, the black setup is a little slow with knight to d7. But once white goes to h4, alarm bells should be going off in your head. Why does he play h4? The answer is he plays h4. So that after bishop h7, king h7, knight g5, bishop g5, hg5 is check. So in this case, even though I always give that speech about taking the bishop, in this case I think it leads to checkmate fairly quickly. This is like the ideal version for white. So there's not much to be done about it. Basically, once white plays h4, you gotta do something. h6, f5. You know, just try to stop bishop takes h7. All right, merci beaucoup. More games? What about our friend Sir Adel? I think I did not pronounce that correctly either. But he is Dutch, and I appreciate it that he's here for Banter Blitz instead of watching the opening of the Dutch Championship. d4, d5, c4, e6. Knight out. By the way, I have something which you guys will be very interested in here. This is the scariest view since Hereditary. I have something here. Like it's like a stuck hair, something. I should stop saying something. But something's stuck there. And it's like, it's a little itch. What are we talking about? What my ranking in classical chess is? I don't know, I'm like around 140, 130 maybe, I guess. A little out of the top 100, you know, because as I mentioned, the paparazzi. You gotta stay out of the limelight. much safer to hide, like around 120, 130. Nothing to do with me bungling the Thailand Open. It's just the privacy. A6 can't take the pawn. Give me that pawn. Come on. Just do it. 132 is what Dr. G is telling me. That is very disappointing. 129, I wouldn't have said anything, but 132? That's like what? That's Jordan van for race territory. I'm saying that because I noticed he has the same rating. Come on, Sir Edel, let's open the position up and then let's checkmate you on the dark squares. Just, suggestion. Note to self, don't hurt yourself on the desk. I banged my knees into... when I talk about things outside of me, TV and chess, I very quickly come to the limitations of my own English. Like, I don't know what this thing below the desk is. I wouldn't know in German either, so I'm going to have to take a look. Something. I'm not sure if something for everything is going to cut it. Like, my daughter's vocabulary might be bigger than mine by now. Zeelandsen is saying, put tea bags over your eyes. Sure cure. I'll take your word for it, Zeelandsen. Tea bags. Let me Google that. Even though I said I'd take your word for it, I'll still Google it. Tea bags over eyes. Maybe it causes blindness. Tea bags. Welcome to Healthline. Accept and continue to cite. Yeah, I'm on board with. You can know anything. Everything there is to know about me. What are the benefits of using tea bags on the eyes? Using tea bags on your eyes is a popular home remedy. All right, he wasn't lying. Tea bags may help to improve the appearance of your eyes by reducing dark circles, puffiness, and redness. Oh, beautiful. I will immediately start teabagging, not sandbagging, teabagging, and report about the outcome. Next show. Thanks for the tip, Zeelandsen. This position looks good for me, but I still need to, deliver, as we say in German, le coup de grâce. Bishop d3, queen g2, and I can't see how to break through. Rook e3, bishop e6. Maybe g4, just trying to limit the queen, but now white, black and castle. Zeelandsen saying any flavor, good English tea only. Wow. Will do. I'm playing badly, but you guys are used to that. I miss queen e6 check. Zeelandsen saying, I've been here for how many years? Jan should know I'm a girl. I'm a girl, Jan. Apologies. I always assume there's 0 girls here, so I do apologize. You have been here for hundreds of years, but I wasn't aware of that. Is that true? Do we have females in the audience? Is this gonna get more awkward now? It's hard to make this any more awkward with the chat. But anyway, that's probably because you knew something useful. It should have been a clue. Tea bags over the eyes. Do I take on h7? I like to take on h7, but this is one of the rare cases where king h8 might be a good move then. Ugh. So the problem is bishop h7, king h7, knight g5, I win. But after king h8, there is a bit of a double attack in form of queen e2 followed by king h7 threatened, and the knight on c3 is threatened. There is a guy on f8 too, though. So where does that leave us? blitz it out and then think? I think that's normally the proper solution. Hans Gerhard is saying, the thing that's stuck in your eye is a lash, I believe, and it won't come out without a whimper. Ah. See what I did there? I did see that. What was my plan? Take? It's not that great, though. Who would have thought my plan would not be that great? Maybe I should just go. Then rook e8. Huh? Not easy. And I'm losing on time, so time to speed up, I guess. But no, this has not gone according to plan. The plan was to somehow win while whining about my eye. Ricola saying, no, I'm pretty sure you said never play king h8 after bishop h7. Something about putting up a fight. You're right. That's why chess is so beautiful. Because a strong player knows the rules. A very strong player forgets the rules. I believe that's the saying. I was hoping for bishop e6. Gotta be honest. Now I am back in the driver's seat. Well, if it would remain opposite colored bishops, not so clear if there's much for me, frankly. This should be winning. First order of business, centralize. Second order of business, push the pawns up the board. Third order of business, win on time. You know, standard winning plans. Now I have a new micro plan, which is to go bishop g3, king f3, h4 check, and back to e4, because, you know, best laid plans. I had to change my micro plan because of his actions. Because often, for actions, there can be reactions. And this might be a bit of a flagging situation if I don't speed up. So, speed up I shall. I'm winning. e6 is falling, and then my king will have a nice lunch on the black queen side. But I gotta speed up. Even though Sir Adel seems to be taking a bit of a timeout here. Him or herself. Resigns. Not getting into the flagging sweepstakes. Position was lost, but yeah. You can always try. Anyway, thanks for the game, Sir Adel. Very exciting. Can we cut this out? I'm joking. We never cut anything out. That's why I'm watching whatever I say so carefully. Because it's all there for eternity. Let's play against Gambit. Oh, nah, that's not enough. Let's play against Gambit. Wow, Gambit. He's probably some dry 1 out of 3 player. What's up, Gambit? You with us? Maybe Gambit is watching the Swedish Championship. Are they playing? They had some weird starting times. Like 12 a.m., noon, people call it as well. Is it 12 a.m. or 12 p.m.? I always wonder about that. Like noon? Is noon 12 a.m. and midnight 12 p.m.? I honestly don't know. Someone tell me. Well, I'm aborting the game against Gambit. Can't win them all, apparently. Kalnering is asking, hello all, is Jan moving to LA now that his buddy LeBron is moving there, is heading there? Why not? Would need something to do there. Let's talk to CAA. Aging chess grandmaster. No marketable skills. That sounds like a good profile to have in LA. I could be the next Tommy Wiseau. If you don't know who Tommy Wiseau is, Google it. How dare you? It's Tommy Wiseau, right? Still Google it. Well, I try my luck against Eric Sommerhalder. Zeelandsen is saying noon is 12 p.m., midnight is 12 a.m. Come on! Zeelandsen is disappointed in me. First I got the gender wrong, then I show zero knowledge of the noons and midnights. Now I know. Thank you, Zeelandsen. It's p.m. That makes sense, I guess. Does it make sense? I don't know. 1 out of 3 makes sense. That much I know. Eric Sommerhalder is saying, GL, same phony, good luck to you, sir. Good old King's Indian. What do I do? I'm about to lose control, but I think I like it. I'll play my old nonsense. 7 bishop e3. Carnering is telling us Jan could be discovered as a budding Hollywood leading man. Term you never seem to hear anymore. Budding or Hollywood leading man? Yeah, I think Hollywood leading man. Does that concept still exist? Who's a Hollywood leading man nowadays? It's more like, yeah. Are you in a franchise? Are you a Marvel superhero? I'm not sure if we still have the Errol Flynns. Errol Flynn, huge mess by the way, that guy. Check out his biography. I did. Because I have nothing to do. Anyway, I'm not sure if who is a Hollywood leading man nowadays? Charlie Hunnam? Honestly, don't know. I'm skeptical about knight c6 as played by Eric Sommerhalder. That's the 1 point of 7 bishop e3 that this is not supposed to be good because white gets his ideal setup. Who hasn't castle yet? Goes d5, then knight to d2, bishop on e3, and knight on d2. Well positioned to expand very quickly with c5. So this is not supposed to be great. Also, there's no king to be checkmated on the king side just yet. dc5 followed by knight d6 looks like a decent way to try to weather the storm. Well, I shall look for a decent way to try to keep it stormy. And I don't mean Stormy Daniels. I guess I'll castle. Checkmate me, sir. Zeelandsen is saying, although 12 on the dot should be just M. That's my point. That's why I'm confused about 12 p.m. 12 a.m. Shouldn't be either. Carnering saying, in like Flynn, 10 like Jan. You know, our generation, mainly the English from our generation, Carl, they still used to say, what would Errol do? You don't hear that anymore. I'm trying to, make something happen on the queen side before I get checkmated. Because after you get checkmated, it's often too late. But I don't have good King's Indian instincts. I've mentioned this many a time, and it's not me being facetious, like, look at me, I'm such a big champion, but humble. I don't understand the King's Indian well. I'm very honest about that. And I guess normally I would tell people, stop whining about it. Do something about it. But at this point in my life, who has the time and the energy? b6, I could take here, or I could go knight c6. I guess I'd go here, no? And Zilva was saying both 12 p.m. and 12 a.m. are wrong. Here's the explanation. Posting a link. I don't have time for it right now. But I always felt both should be wrong. See, Zeelandsen, I had a point. Eric Sommerhalder, taking his time here, decides to give the exchange, which, believe it or not, I think is a correct decision, because CD knight b6 looked fairly hopeless. I will, of course, happily take. Now I will happily try not to get checkmated. Maybe I should have gone b4 and then a5, not sure. a5 might have been a little over something. Overzealous is not the word I'm looking for. Overcautious, is that a word? One day, the black attack will come. So I'm trying to know. Get ready, Doomsday Prepper style. That's the problem with the King's Indian. Even if you're winning, the game is far from over, because there's always annoyance on the king's side to be dealt with. See, there comes the queen. I missed that, of course. I think my defenses are still holding, but yeah, not a good sign to miss moves like that. Are we gonna witness another I get checkmated in the King's Indian game? That'd be very depressing. Gonna have to focus, which is also very depressing. Just as I say, gonna have to focus, I blunder my queen. This is great stuff. But as we know, Lenny Kravitz taught us that it ain't over until you win that queen back. I believe that was his message. Still lost, I guess, but interesting. Rook f3, rook h8 takes takes a7, rook h5, king g2. That's too bad. Okay, what else? There goes rook a8. That's good news. He allows my little bishop to live. That's very kind of you, sir. Bishop e8 was the dumbest move anybody's ever played. Absolutely pathetic. I deserve to lose this game after everything I blundered, but bishop e8 is a tremendously upsetting move by yours truly. What do we do here? Draw? It's sort of drawn by now. I guess I shouldn't take just yet. Managed to convert it back into a lost position. Also playing slowly. Yeah, this is great stuff, boys and girls. Rook f3. I'm upset. I'm playing like such an idiot. This is really pathetic, but not. Yeah, I can resign, which I guess I should do shortly. Upsetting. It's checkmate, even more upsetting, but well deserved. And looking back, I have a feeling that probably it was unwise to blunder my queen. Rook h3 here. Might not have been my brightest moment ever. And that makes, I believe, 3 queen blunders in one move over the last couple of Banter Blitzes, which is, some would say, 1 too many. So yeah, good game, Eric Sommerhalder. Another King's Indian loss for me. They keep piling up, like no matter how winning I am, I find a way to bungle those. I'm gonna have to go to King's Indian Training Camp. Good game, Eric Sommerhalder. Who can we play to get that bad taste out of my mouth? Maybe GM Matator? I think GM Matator is the only opponent left at this point. That's not true. But the only opponent that I can play to get back on the map. I'm not making sense. See, I'm upset. This line has become surprisingly popular. It's not supposed to give white very much. Bishop b4 check or a5 are decent moves. Bishop d6, knight c3 is also very possible. But now after d4, I like white's chances. It's like a good sort of King's Indian structure. This bishop is active, the knight goes to g3. So I think normally instead of d4, they play d takes e4 and try to equalize a structure like that after knight g5. Not sure if a3 was necessary, but I liked being able to meet knight c5 with bishop a2. So it seemed like a decent idea. Knight f8. Alright, I'll castle first before I decide if I want to jump or not. I think now I do want to jump. Because I'd win another tempo against the knight after bishop f5 ef. What time is it? 3:04, because I'm being asked. If I'll finish soon. We normally do like 90-ish minutes, so that's 25 more minutes, so that's probably 3 more games after this one. So yeah, soonish. I don't want to take here, because after Effie, my poor horsey has to go away. It's well placed, I thought. So I'll leave it there and try to maybe bring up a backup horsey. Should it get challenged. That has happened, but now my bishop survived. And it's also on a nice diagonal in these structures. If white can manage it to go queen f3, king g2, h4, g4, g5 can be very, very dangerous for black. Rati Forever is saying, some of us invited you too, Jan. Are gonna finish soon? Thanks for inviting me. I'm guessing you mean to a game of chess and not for a cup of tea. But yeah, as I said, like 3 more games. 3 more games after this one, I'm guessing. But first I gotta win this one. My plan is g4, king g2, h4, g5. And it's a good plan, so black better do something about it. Maybe g5 here, maybe I could have. There was a case to be made for starting with h4. Not sure. Oh yeah, g6 or g5 do look like interesting options here for black. Rook h8, alright. I'll continue pushing my pawns up the board. The presence of the rook on h8 won't stop me from my cruel intentions. Keep going. Knight d5. I could take that twice. Do I want to though? I think I'll first, mess around a little. King g2, bishop d2, and see. Procrast is asking, hey Jan, what's your favorite Beatles album? Oh, this will come as a big surprise. It's an unknown little album. You might never have heard of it, called Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. You should check it out. It's pretty good. What do I do here? Can I win after f6, h5? Or does the position get too closed at some point? g6 actually more of a nuisance than I had anticipated. Like, I'm still better after f6, h5, but it won't be easy to break through. So, good idea. GM Matator. GM Matator. Hakuna Matator. Good move. Did not see this. Dynamic player might have some idea what to do here, but I do not. GH, GF doesn't look that great. No, I can't see anything better. Alright, so we'll play this and hope for the best. His pieces are still a little stepping on each other's toes here on h8 and f8 and so on. So hopefully, if I am quick enough to open the position in the center, I can still cause some damage. But hanging in there. Is it a good idea to sacrifice the exchange? Queen f5 and rook e5? I'm not sure, to be honest. Rook e8. King f3. Not sure. I'll do it, but I'm not sure about it. Probably not a great idea. Because after rook e8 it looks like I have to take, and then or can I do better? f4. Rook f5, rook e2 I don't want. Nah, I have to do this. But yeah, not great. Now the position might be around equal by now. I could be worse, I'm not sure. I don't think I'm worse, because my bishops are powerful enough and there's no entry squares. But after, let's say, b5 or even knight c7, it doesn't feel like I'm better either. Rook a8. All the way. I'll just, keep trying to get some space here and there. c4 was stupid. Think, Jan. Why do you never think? Is this another don't think moment? I was about to play king f4, but then rook b8, bishop c4, rook b4. Could have been a little unpleasantness. Fighting hard, Mr. GM Matator. I don't like that. f3 I think is a good move, keeping his king away from my king side. Because I know you kings, you're greedy guys. He's playing very well. It's upsetting. I will start risky winning attempts, as you do. Rook c8 looks like a mistake. I thought rook b1 when I was gonna play bishop b5, but I wasn't sure about the outcome. Now I'm at least better. Not sure of winning, but better I am. How do I do this? And just as I was better, I started messing around again, but I'm still better, fortunately. Tough fight against Giuoco. Played very well. I didn't think I played that terribly. But somewhere around here, yeah, mainly this g6 here, I have to find something better, which should exist, maybe gh6 or h5. Somehow I let him off the hook here. Because here, yeah, things weren't so easy anymore. And then this exchange sacrifice. Yeah, I'm not sure if white is better here. I guess not really. Anyway, interesting game actually. So let's play more games. 2 more maybe? 3 more? Something more. In the midnight hour, she yelled more. Let's play against Quimate. That is how it's pronounced, in case you're wondering. Now he's gonna say, non, c'est français, je m'appelle Quimat. It's Quimate. And if someone tells you otherwise, you should tell him, be quiet, mate. I know I'm called Quimate. Good old Neo-Catalan. This is another line I'm looking at for this video series. This is a tough line. It's not easy to figure out how black should play. At least for me, it's not. Cobra is saying, Jan, that is my name. What's up, Cobra? Now we're sort of in Tarash territory, which I never find an acceptable outcome of the opening for black. Of course, you could argue white is committed to b3, bishop b2, but I don't want that. Ah, Cobra is saying Billy Idol is great. All right. I think I like Billy Idol, even though I have to admit, not really a student. I'm showing amazing restraint for not making any dumb. He's not one of my idol strokes. Did I take a pawn? Yay! Oof. You know, after that tough loss, I was sort of losing control. But I feel like I'm regaining control. 1 pawn at a time. And you might say, but he has a lot of compensation as his passed pawn on d3. To which I tell you, but count the pawns. The pawns game, it's not about quality. It's about quantity. There can never be too many extra pawns. I don't know why rook c4. Can't explain that move. Hans Gerhard is asking, will we see a West Coast Indian? Good point, yeah. What is this? Was this any type of Indian? Je ne t'aime plus tous les jours. Kimat also putting up a tough fight here. Can't I just, win a game based on my Grandmaster leanness? What happened to that? Just let the Grandmaster eat. By the way, number 1 in the current German charts, which you might not know because some people in France are not following the German music scene as closely as we expect them to. No, we don't expect it. Number 1 in the German charts currently is Namika, featuring Black M with her smash hit Je ne parle pas français. I think she's telling some very touchy story. How she's at the Tour Eiffel. And then someone asks her, Qu'est-ce que vous cherchez? And she says, Tut mir leid, Digga, ich verstehe kein Wort. Was meinst du? Something along those lines. Not my favorite when it comes to the current German charts, because I know if there's anything you guys are interested in, it is the German music scene. My favorite is Die Sonnenbrille schützt meine Identität. That's best song probably ever made. Sonnenbrille. Oof. Hard to beat. What's going on here? Can I go G4 or will I get checkmated? Who knows? And Zeelandson is saying, by the way, Jan, I don't swear by those tea bags. Never tried them, and I have no medical training. Use at your own risk. Wow. I'm always... I think, in general, everybody should add the disclaimer, I'm not a doctor, to everything they say. Because you never know. Is this person a trained medical professional? Or, are they just making up stuff like the rest of us? So, thanks for your honesty, Zeelandson. I'm sold on the tea bags. I'm not going to join the tea party, but other than that, I will tea bag it up, for sure. I don't know what's going on here. I should get a hold of this D3 pawn at some point. Queen G3 check is a tactic that many of us have blundered many a time. This time around, after Queen G3, I still have Bishop G2, but it's something that is always worth keeping an eye on. And Kimat rightly saying, Jan always sings when he confronts me. You're not wrong. Hey guys saying, this is show 150. I have to admit though, I set up this one myself and I didn't really check what the last show was. So maybe this is the next 150. And the show before was also 150. Je ne sais pas. Kimat putting a lot of pressure on me here. This pressure. Sorry, I meant quimate. Quimate change. When he took on e4, it initiated a massive quimate change. A lot more heat on the board since then. I gotta be careful not to blunder any Queen G3 business, but I don't feel like being careful. It's a hard knock life. Can I do this? No, I can't. Stop playing so well, Kimat. Queen G5, can I do that? Can't do it either. Can do it, but it doesn't threaten much. Is that what you're telling me? Chess is way too tough. I have arrived at a point where chess is just too hard for me. Used to be easy, when I was a young man, so much younger than today. Winning blitz games was like smoking cigarettes. It just felt right. But now, everything's a grind. King G2, Rook E2. What do you do? I don't know. I'll win on time as usual, but Is that the answer to all the problems? Show f2? Are you like starting genius combinations on me now as well? Rook f2, king f2, queen h2. Unpleasant, huh? Sort of unpleasant. Alright, let's not think. Let's follow the one rule that got us here. Don't think. Just make random moves. Come on, this is getting a bit too brilliant, Quaimate. Rook d4. Draw offer? Are you kidding? I'll flag you. Why would I ever accept a draw offer when we're so close to Flagville? I thought you knew me. I thought you understood me. I thought you knew what I'm about. I'm about being a rook up and winning on time. All kidding aside, excellent game by Quaimate. Put a lot of pressure on me. And I was very nervous, as I'm sure you can have seen. So he put up a great fight. And he has nothing to be sad about. Except for the fact that he lost. Which normally does make me very sad. So I can relate if you're saying, these are just words, you don't mean them, which is true. Let's play Rati Forever, and that will be the last game for today. What can you play against Rati Forever? Maybe the Rati. Pre-move. And Kimat says the draw offer wasn't intended, sorry for that. No hard feelings. Like, I believe everybody should be allowed to offer draws. Intentional or unintentional. See, after I got checkmate in 1 King's Indian, I shall now go g3, bishop g2, short castles. Well, at least you don't get checkmate. Mr. Dodgy is saying, did I miss all the good stuff? I don't know. I am not one to judge. If this was my best show ever, or just my second best show ever, but it's certainly in the top 150, so I would say that you did miss a lot. Like me, not knowing what to do. In the g3, King's Indian, that's sort of a staple. We're having a medical discussion, Mr. Dodgy, how I can fix my eye. I'm not sure if you're a medical doctor. We've established that Zeelandsen is not only female, but also not a medical doctor. So far, her telling me that I should put tea bags on my eyes is the best information that I got. Other than that, there is a bit of a debate if noon is 12 a.m., 12 p.m., or just 12 m. I believe those are the hot topics. c5 a good move here? Sometimes c5 is a good move. Sometimes it's not. That's why chess is so hard. Oh, we also talked about the current German charts, featuring arguably the best song of all times. Die Sonnenbrille schützt meine Identität. So good. I can't get it out of my head. I can't stop listening to it. Like I can't put it on for you guys. But I'm sure you can find it on your Apple Music, on your Spotify, on your Amazon Music, on your YouTube Music, on your whatever tech giant charges you for music. So take my word for it. It is the best song ever. And this is not a matter of taste. It's just, some things are just the best. And Sonnenbrille is one of those. Maybe I should keep my hot takes about German hip-hop for Geschwätzblitz? Nah. As for the game, I have a feeling I'm doing well. Bang! Maybe I should have made a louder bang there. I'll go to the gym. After this game. I have a, what do you call it, tryout? Like, free session. Free stuff. At this fancy gym next to the new office. Because my other gym contract is expiring. So I'm, having a look around. Not unlike the Mr. Dodgy situation we faced recently. I'll ask for a mug. and see what happens. Hans Gerhard is asking, when is Will 1 a.m.? When is Will I am? I believe you're confused. You're asking when Brazil is playing, featuring Will Jan. Now I got it. They are playing at 8 p.m. Central European Standard Time, which in most Central European Standard places is 8 p.m. Before that, there is the match France versus Uruguay. Always gotta be careful how you pronounce Uruguay, or it might create a Homer Simpson situation. But they play at 4 p.m. I'm winning here against Ratey forever. The good thing is that once I outrate my opponents by like 1,300 points, I sometimes can win. Mr. Dodgy is saying, revealing the details of the negotiations is not cool. This isn't Brexit. Point taken. Then again, I'm pretty sure you revealed them. So I think if one party discloses them, the other party should at least be allowed to disclose what has been disclosed by the other party already. And I'm being confused by all the parties. I haven't been to a party. This is not a joke. Not ever, but maybe in like 8 years? That's probably long. I'm going to a wedding tomorrow. Exciting. Can I somehow checkmate Ratey forever here? Ratey forever. I have some plans. I want to give this check. It's not easy to stop my plan. So you should take Queen G6. Then I again have some plans, so you should go Queen G7. Now my plan will materialize. And that brings us to the end of today's show. But sometimes an end can be a new beginning. Like, actually, let's do this. Let's check out. I'm not sure if I can put it on the screen. But let's check out what I like to call the Dutch Championship before we depart. Who's playing? Sipke Ernst, Ivan Sokolov. Yeah, good enough. What is this? It looks like Sipke is blitzing. My computer says it's minus 0.89. So maybe confuse something. Never seen this line. TC takes take. So far so good. Bishop e6. He goes b3. Knight e4 just seems to work, no? Bishop a3. I have a feeling he blundered something, or maybe he missed bishop f5. And I was trying to make it look like it's all theory, but that feeling is just based off reading the screen. Then we have the leaders. Van den Duel, Tivyakov. I remember the year 2004 when those guys would team up for Party Patrol as members of the Dutch national team. And it feels like it's still 2004. Van den Duel and Tivyakov crushing the tournament. Tivyakov leading by half a point. 3.5 out of 4. Van den Duel 3 out of 4. Tivyakov very solid here. Knight b8, knight c6, a nice maneuver, which actually Tivyakov is a great maneuvering player after a4. He might just do that. Hard to see Duel winning this one. Lukey Boy has to win some games, but it won't be easy against Jordan Van Forace. Some theory debate here. This line is supposed to be risky for black, but Jordan clearly has done his homework. Now, wow, we have 2 rooks versus 3 minor pieces. Looks good for black to me. I think I'd take black. Might be equal, but I'd take black. The black pieces all have comfortable squares. Not easy for white to, you know, dislocate them like a shoulder. So this looks fine for black. Who else is playing? That's it. Lamy Lanehouse. Erwin. He can do it all. E4, D4, C4, B4. This is some theoretical line. This endgame I've seen before. Supposed to be slightly better for white. And yeah, we take it from there. Alright. Enough chess for today. Thank you guys for watching my live commentary of the Dutch Championship. See you, I don't know, see you at some point.